Today we have the pleasure to host Dr. Javaid Rehman. He is the former head of the law school in the Brunel University, and he is a well-known, internationally acclaimed scholar of international law, human rights, and Islamic law. To take his impression, Dr. Sahab, how you are feeling at Bahria University?
It's a great honor, a great privilege. I've known about Bahria for some time, and I have some esteemed colleagues working here, like yourself. So yes, I was delighted to be here today.
Thank you. You had a lecture and you had an interaction with the law students at the Bahria University. So, what's your impression about the legal education going on at Bahria University? How did you find our students?
Yeah, I found them very interested because, as you know, the topic was quite complex. It was on jurisprudence, and it's a heavy area for understanding. So I found that they had very good understanding of the key issues about human rights law, and more importantly, the justice and fairness in the system. So yes, I was quite impressed.
Well, Javaid, you had been engaged in legal education reforms, and you are also working with the Higher Education Commission of Pakistan and the Higher Education Commission of United Kingdom. So, what particular things would you like to suggest for the improvement of legal education in Pakistan?
Well, I mean, there are so many proposed reforms, but I think for example, our law graduates should be graduates in the proper sense. They should be research active. They should have transferable skills. They should have research skills, so they are able to to accommodate themselves in the changing world. But more broadly, in terms of legal education, I think our law graduates should go through an intensive program of advocacy and how to conduct themselves in the legal profession. I see there are some deficiency in that area.
Since the independence of the judiciary, the lawyers movement in Pakistan, the legal profession is coming up, is an emerging profession, and the people are getting fascinated. The students are also getting fascinated to get into law, legal education, and the legal profession. So, do you think our legal profession is on the right track, or it may result in the judicial activism? What's your take on this, that the lawyers movement and the legal profession, the impact of lawyers movement on the legal profession and its overall impact on our legal system?
Lawyers movement and impact, I think it signified the value of law and rule of law. It was very important that the lawyers took that position, and ultimately judiciary was recognized as an independent branch, which it should be. I think the future of judiciary and the way we operate, again, I mean, there should be limits drawn, boundaries drawn into what we mean by the judicial role within a constitutional framework. So yeah, so I think there needs to be work done on what exactly the role of the judges is within the constitution. The line between politics and law can be quite fine. But I think judiciary has a particular role in our constitution. It should not be to take over the role of other organs such as executive or parliament, for example, lawmaking. It is to adjudicate, and that is what it should be.
Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Javaid. It was a pleasure talking to you and
You're
hosting
welcome.
you here.
Yeah.
Thank you very much once again.
Thank you.